Finance, and it got kicked from Finance to the following meeting, which was in July. Well, between June and July, there had been some retirement notices given, especially by union employees. And now that we're in negotiations, we just feel that would be forthright and a good thing to be able to backdate that retirement notice back to the original intended date of it to pass, which was back in June.
Okay, thank you for that. I think in our discussions before, it's actually also been, or it seems to be our goal to make sure that we treat everyone fairly, and that really does seem like a timing issue. Do we have any comment from Finance, or is there a motion from within the Finance Committee to adjust the dates?
So moved.
Motion by Watson, is there a second? Second by Denny. Discussion from Finance?
Yeah, I do have a question.
Go ahead,
So these people still would, because they put their notice in prior, they still have 6 months worth of notice, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then was there a provision to sunset this at some point in the future?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's forever? Okay.
The goal really, I think, was for succession planning and proper training, right? So that you could try to get someone so they still had some time with their predecessor, maybe?
That is correct.
Driven largely by the market for getting workers. So we don't envision that will ever go away.
Well, I guess in HR, we've talked about this. Succession planning is something we look at all the time, not just in a tight market. You know, we have police officers that have a long span of orientation and training. And when somebody retires, it's also limiting or gives like a 2-month notice. It takes a long time for us to do a recruitment, a hire, if they have to go to the academy, and then they're short that person for a long time, you know, because that person isn't in that position.
Yeah, that's fair, and I wasn't looking to curtail it, but
So-
I didn't
so-
know what, originally we passed it based on a short-term need, and I just want to make sure it's whole for a long
I
time.
think it's probably a permanent need in the,
Okay.
at least in public safety. Sarah?
I guess I always see as succession planning being positive regardless of labor markets, just because, I mean, it's nice to train with the person that you're going to replace. You get all those nuances. So I think it would be great to keep this extended and indefinitely.
Marianne?
I think too, prior to Act 10, when people were paid out for sick leave, we did have a retirement notice that was connected to that sick leave payout. But once Act 10 came and went, that sunsetted. And so, you know, we really now at this point don't have a way to encourage people to give as much notice as possible. So this is an alternative to what we used to use with the sick leave payout. And is, you know, from the employee's standpoint, way more affordable.
Good to know.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so with that, with a motion and a second on the floor from Finance, members in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? None are opposed. Motion's approved from Finance.
HR, I will take a motion to accept. Okay, I have 3. Motion by Gisselman, second by Martins. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
I may as well. Any opposed? None opposed. That passes unanimously.
Okay, and then we have one other joint item tonight, and that one is a closed session item. Would somebody from Finance like to read the closed session language, and then we can accept the same motion on the HR side? Sarah, go ahead.
I'll give it a shot.
Thank
Okay,
you.
closed session pursuant to section 19.85, paragraph 1, sub B of the Wisconsin State Statutes for deliberating or negotiating the purchasing of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specified public business, whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session for the purpose of considering the following: discussion of committee recommendation regarding upcoming negotiations of city employee union contracts with Wausau Firefighters Association Local 415 and Wausau Professional Police Association.
Okay, we have a motion for closed session. Is there a second? Second by Lukens. We'll do a roll call vote. Watson?
Aye.
Lukens?
Aye.
Martins?
Aye.
Denny?
Aye.
I'll vote aye as well, and then Finance will enter closed session.
HR, could I have somebody accepting that motion as well? Okay, I have a motion from Killian, second by Herbst. I will also take a roll call. Herbst? Martins?
Aye.
Killian?
Aye.
Gisselman?
Aye.
And McElhaney is aye as well, and we are in closed session. HR will not be coming back into open. Thank you. All right, back we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I got cold. You can turn it down. I got cold when I came back out, because it was like.